What's up, everybody? Well, I got another FIREBAT mini PC gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna try ourselves out some Master Detective Archives Raincode Plus. Now, I'm probably gonna forget that by the time we get done. I'll probably just call it Raincode Plus at the end, but that's the full name. So, the game ran so far great on everything, and so long as it can not hit that VRAM limit, it'll probably run fine here too. But hey, let's not wonder any longer. Let's hop in, and let's find out.
Alright, so here's the settings we're gonna go with. To start with anyway. If I remember correctly, this one does not really do so good, so we ended up going through all the different settings we usually do on this one. But we'll start at high, because it still might be playable for some. But anyway, do the game. So here we are. As you can see, we're not quite getting 30. Now, if we weren't recording, maybe we would, but I still think there'd be some spots where it would drop. Yeah. So that's what made me go, well, let's go through all of them.
Doesn't seem like he'll say anything. Well, my turn is over.
I hear a heartbeat. I hear a heart.
Yeah.
If you're that lost, why not check your notes?
Alright though, why don't we try lowering it a little bit now? Here we go with 900p in medium. I left two things on high because it was either high or low, so I figured I'd save the low settings on those for when we get to the low, not preset, but the low settings. So, let's go see how it does now. Alright, there we go with the 900p settings now in medium. And much better frame rates now. Still can't get a constant 60 everywhere, but still. Much better than hanging around 30. At least in my opinion.
Yeah. Well,
I hear a.
doesn't seem like he'll say. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what was going on here, but I could not go anywhere. Then all of a sudden, after reloading a couple of times, it finally let me talk to the dude I was supposed to talk to, so I was starting to like go a little crazy here in this room, just trying to sit here going, okay, it won't let me leave. There's no one else I can talk to. Am I just being stupid? No, I don't think so. I mean, unless I'm blind, and again, I'm pretty sure I would notice the dude I'm supposed to talk to. Last I saw, he was in the chair, and then he wasn't anymore. So, I don't know what the hell's going on. Here we go with 720p and low. Well, alright. Now, we can go ahead and get ourselves back into the game. Alright, here we are. But, it looks like I still don't have anybody to talk to. The dude was in the chair right over here. I know I'm not crazy.
Doesn't seem... Well...
I hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping I can figure out how the heck to get out of this car eventually. I don't want all of the videos to just be me wandering around aimlessly in circles in this car. I was trying to actually progress with the story a little in this one, but I'm kind of getting held up here. But let's move on to camera. Well, alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay. And I just decided to keep reloading the game over and over again until eventually this guy finally reappeared here. I thought I was just going to have to restart the whole game. I mean, it wouldn't have been a big deal. It's not like I'm that far.
Aside from
I'm probably like 5 to 10 minutes into the game and then just got stuck here.
Know about.
But at least it looks like we can continue finally.
If you really are a master detective, then you should have some sort of forte.
No forte for me.
I have no idea.
My forte is having no idea.
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember? How about the kind of clothes you usually wear? Or brands you like?
You only inquired about clothing.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head. Hold on!
AFAX, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak.
Right?
The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that.
What do you mean by did something happen?
Well, something the
And
number
what was
of
it?
people is off.
The number of people?
I, Pucci, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us.
I also heard from the WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board. Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us.
Hell, the mystery for me was just getting on with the game at first there. I don't know what the heck was going on.
It's obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
It's not me.
Imposter among us.
I...
How about we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake. It's no use. I can't
No,
reach
of course not. I knew that
There's
wasn't
no
gonna work.
signal here.
Who could the uninvited 6th guest be?
It's obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Especially with my... Could I be the imposter? And I just can't remember?
Alright, I got it. Hey, since you're all clueless, I'm gonna tell you my extra sharp deduction.
You may speak.
Why would I need your permission? Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Huh?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit. The runt must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
And the imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To pretend to be a master detective and replace the runt on the train. The plan was going smoothly. The runt suddenly woke up. He got on the train right before it departed. And the results stand before us.
For being such a hothead, he sure knows what could have happened.
Obviously, the imposter is calculated. The runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought so too.
In other words, I was knocked out of the station
Just because he's
someone
like, most of the
attacked
time, hot-headed people are like, I want to fight, I want to fight, I want to fight. Generally tend to not be the most intelligent people.
My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it.
Alright, what do you have to say?
Stop acting like we need to get your permission.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization.
Yeah,
Test?
that could be. If you guys can't even solve this, can you really consider yourselves master detectives? I think not.
If that were the case, Yuma here could possibly be the exam officer.
Me? An exam officer?
Bring it on. I don't care if it's the WDO or a hitman. If you want to test me, I'll show you what I got.
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices
Nope,
lurking
not
around.
lurking. You wouldn't want them to lurk.
And how are you going to do that?
Like this. Let's go!
What? What was that?
No signs of the enemy. Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
What did you do?
Well, he said he had like a radar.
Life detection. I can detect life in a 50-meter radius and pinpoint its location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not lying?
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
I see. So fortes come in handy at a time like this.
Yes.
In that case, there's someone else with the power that can confirm if other passengers are on board.
But I think this is a great time for us to go wrap this video on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Raincoat Plus, and I decided to go through all of the different resolutions on this one, just because it couldn't even hit 60 like right off the bat. The Steam Deck and Ally could hit 60 sometime, you know, so I didn't feel like it was, you know, point to go through a bunch of different settings with them. This one was stuck at like 30, and even with the recording I figured there's probably some spots it'll drop down in the 20s like this, so might as well go through all the different resolutions. But then I found out that's kind of a pain in the ass right off the bat, because this is one of those games that basically just takes your desktop resolution and that's all you can use. Or you can do Windows if you don't mind. That's another way, but I don't really like playing on a tiny little window. So what you have to do is just, if you want 720p, you have to set your desktop to 720p. If you're like me and you have 4K and you have any kind of scaling, it will not work. If you have it at like 170, it'll be like 1440p. If you have it like 300, it'll be like 1080p. I don't remember if that's the exact right, you know, scaling things, but I'm just using it as an example. Basically, whatever you have as scaling will be a completely different resolution than 4K. Not that you should be trying to play 4K on pretty much any game on the system, but hey, I'm just using that as an example. But that is pretty much all we have for this particular game. Still more than playable on all the settings, but still figured it was worthwhile to go through all the settings, you know? So that's all I got for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.